God damn, this some serious gourmet shit. What flavor is this?
Knock it off, Julie. I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my music is, okay? I'm the one who makes it. I know how good it is. When y'all go to the studio, you make shit. I make the gourmet quality stuff because when I listen to it, I like to hear it. But you know what's on my mind right now?
What?
Yo, I'm sick of all you stupid motherfuckers talking shit about my man Eyedea. Matter of fact, I catch you saying any stupid shit like that around me, I'ma punch a motherfucking hole in your head. Talk about idea this, idea that. Get off his dick. And to all y'all critics talking shit, you can eat a dick too, you punk bitches.
You got balls, stepping over what you're saying to me. I'm probably your favorite MC's favorite MC. So let these lyrics deteriorate your head's interior, threaded by inferiority, complex delirium. Content be scaring them. I'm sent to tear you into shreds and put your arrogance in its death. But your best to quit rapping. Unless you're good at dodging bullets, ain't shit gonna happen till you touch a trap and learn to focus. Open that overgrown head for a day. And don't underestimate me in a battle I don't play. I'll rip every kid in your clique in 5 less than 4 bars. I take this out to east to west. Don't test the North Star, or are you pissed cause your talent ain't felt? Well, just talking shit's easy, I challenge myself. If you were really dope, you wouldn't say it all the time. You would be creative and I see it in your rhymes. You got the nerve to say I'm soft cause the thoughts that I talk. But I think that you're lost. Why don't you go take a walk and find someone who cares how tight you think your style is. Now quit being childish, shake my hand and smile, bitch. What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we be the greatest with the breaking the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is Eyedea. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
Hey, yo,
this.
what's with that idea, kid? I don't even know. Yo, that shit he did on the Blaze battle was kinda tight, no doubt, but his album's kinda weird. I know, man, he ain't never gonna get a record deal sounding like that. True that.
Check me out now, I'm that kid who never gave a fuck about a contract. If you need to make a buck, get loose. Rock the mic, but don't be dumb and come and test me. Cause be jocking like they get paid by swinging from my testes. Inch by inch I grow, less convinced by those quote-unquote battle rappers that think they're invincible easily. I take their title and I never give it back. How come my weakest freestyle probably beats their best written rap? They doubt it, and then they call me out about it. And I flip up in these topics and win in they crowd and shout it. And you can say the same, but you can't be lying. Your skin deep simply when you whip speak alternative mince me. But being fresh is only half of the job. There's a lot in this world that needs to be changed. And so I write each song with the message for humanity and express the wisdom and stress that's in my brain. Complaining, no, just raining puffs before the sis pops. While you play or hate, I'm trying to elevate this hip hop. So stop trying to pretend you're real and go write a song someone beside your friends can feel for real.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Most of these MCs don't even deserve to be on their dick like they do. And that's the truth.
What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we be the greatest with the breaking the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is Eyedea. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
So a masochist comes up to me and says, I like your record, shit was hot.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain.
amazed. Not really sure whether it's me or them, I was crazy. Making a hole in every simple system to rekindle the vision that lost its position as boss. The superstition sitting in a time machine, a bleeding mind dreams, a beating blindness need to give the crime scene shining gleam. I'm no longer a Boy Scout, cause punching myself in the head won't necessarily get that voice out. That's something no one ever took the time to point out, but I had to learn to whisper before I could enjoy shouting. Periodically I feel like I've wasted my breath, and all I've got to show for it is paper stained ink. But I ain't really tripping at the end of the day, cause life is experience, and that's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. About all the time that I spent trying to find an identity, rhyming in bits of the night, getting by the mind, spending century folk in the rooms and folks in the path, consume every inch of my interest and it's me to break out the trap. Essentially distant, mentally I'll eventually snap, eventually foul this functional prune. Room to numerous thought plume, tumors and musical wounds, and my shadow proved to be my only tribune. And it taught me never to abuse a full moon, it's not suitable. Sometimes you gotta lose control to gain the kind of truth, to hold the rain that falls don't bruise my soul like it used to. I'm used to it, and now I'm just working on smoothing out the kinks. The circuitry allows some headroom before the brink. So what do you gotta tell me that I don't already know? Just shut the fuck up and let me grow. I learned from my mistakes and eyes wider with these disruptive links. So call it what you want, but this is how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. I was scared to death, barely slept, air and breath, prepared to step from where I wept and shed my tears till no nightmares were left. I had my years, but no one cares to see the prayers and sweat. They just want to share the nest and earn their percent in turn. Let it burn till the ashes isolate the cold ground. On that I stood, but on this I stand and hold down. I used to be the seed of this ghost town, but that was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. The war between the old brain and the new brain was won when a prehistoric forfeited alien strangles reptile and migrates towards inner peace. Caveman dies quiet, the cries, riots, and fires cease. No one saved my seat when I decided to rise and slay the beast. I just shut my eyes and gave my speech, but I never could have known I would become my own missing link. And it feels greater than I thought, that's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. Now check this out. My man Musa, he got the right to think. He got the right to think. My man Ali, he got Listen, player, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other MCs in the house?
If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know who I'm kicking out.
Yo, dude, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other motherfuckers in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know who I'm taking
Hold
out.
your damn horses, Charlie. This game is ours. So what, you a star? That don't make you hard. I'll knock your neck out that ice you sport. And I don't need your petty title of battle. You feel your vital organs, autograph them with a mean streak and put them on eBay. If they don't sell it, then I'll put them out on the freeway. It's Y.E.d.e.a and the E.z.a for G.z.a. For those that don't know, we gon' show you how we play. So he can't ride. Step up on the ass and give these motherfuckers a blast from the past.
Using the ecstasy out of the cut with some shit that I wrote with my nigga Eyedea-Hits. So you know I must be dope, but what a gay nice to a gay rights and slave fake dice and gay types who be acting SKCID but really SYSSUP who may bite and waste bites and play bites. Trying to prove the day slice, we stay quite insane, sequency, never mundane, differently arranged symphony, brain quick with the creation of data, shatter matter,
At a rate greatly shake to make shaky minds stay breaking chains.
vividly batter patterns and smack kicks, castrate whack fakes who claim
We
mimicry.
only playing for this game, thick
Low bitch, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your
I
mouth.
got a question, any other MCs in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking
Listen,
out.
player, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your
So I
mouth.
got a question, any other MCs in the house? If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking
You're under my
out.
jurisdiction, where the purest missionary lyricist winds missing, wishing he carried a pistol on such a risky tourist visit. Is it a moral issue if he came to my home, claiming I own the right to show his right, hold the microphone to recite that bullshit poem? You asked me, you should've known we clown clones and take crowns and fake foes who oppose the throne with a pen and pad, bad to the bone, and even better off the dome. If you get me pissed and push me into that zone, you must have had the Jones to get your headphone and get slapped brand from Pakistan and sit back home with your whack songs, either right or wrong. I'm still real, your silicone and styrofoam. My drill a hole inside your skull and steal your soul. Your pride, your goals, and anything else valuable. Cause you're an intellectual coward and I'm an infallible international professional stylist, scholar and attitude, and I don't approve of you.
Destroy you who seek joy through weak boy $2 like what just part of some novices who took culture B-boy grew with was because we was long ago drowning bitch and teasing, hearing your blood attach a razor blade catheters to their urethras. Reacting with wisdom when to listen to your raps and then diss them. You're lacking in rhythm, so I overload with the proper techniques to hit you. Don't using generous symbols that are like homeless motorcycle accident victim. Doodle dirty, who you hurt me? You boo-goo worthy of immediate cremation. No casket in your mother, nothing but a gentle waving courtesy of carnage wearing the soaked in your hemoglobin boo-boo jersey. Like trash and tax pass, and for having your whack ass hysterectomy via power saw backdraft. All evidence, no hesitance, remain at residence. Write a song called Fuck Derek B. DJ abilities as president, sucker. I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
Hey, yo, Carnage, man, you be bugging, man.
Yo, I'm sure these losers got that point. Why don't we just be out?
Aight.
Peace. Peace.
Press Moon is in the house and the eye jobs, they in the house and I self, he in the house and the micronauts, they in the house and Mad Sun is in the house and the UPs is in the house and the Sweeps is in the house and Full Circle is in the house now. Check me out. Sometimes it's best to give up the fight. All that really matters is I know that I'm right. I can't be following anyone else's ideal path to success. I pass if that stress-filled math with the quest gasping for breath trapped in my head, asking for less rations and death passion is left ashes and dust. Just to sit in the love of an antique box on my windowsill. My mask is my flesh. My dream is to grow wings and sing till freedom rings. I got no
cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking. Not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards a rainbow, but when I get there it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards a rainbow, but when I get there it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. Care about my whereabouts, I'll blur it out, I gotta go, that's all I know. I hit the road to find my soul and they say, listen to me, get a degree, look up and see what you could be. Infinity with everything and anything anyway. I see your eyes and realize I need to cry, but even I attempt to hide would be alive so deep inside. Thanks for your help, but I will find nothing better in a world this beautiful. I'll be walking forever. Walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking. Not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking. Not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking until I find myself. This journey I don't expect nothing but the unexpected. The only thing I know for a fact is that I'll never know too much about myself. So I'ma keep learning, cause I'm determined to find what keeps this fire burning. I'm turning these pages just as slow as I can, reading every single word from the poet within. I float with the wind and stay content wherever it carries me. There was no beginning and there won't be an end. I'm just a piece of a galaxy, a seed in the soil, a stream of consciousness into the seasons I'm loyal. Don't take my movement personal, it's not that I don't dig you, but I can't be on the beach of your sea when it boils. And so I walk with the music, cause to me that's all that's real. Don't know where I'm going, don't have a plan. I've been hearing instructions my whole life, and I still think walking away from the rainbow will make me more of a man. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking. Not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking. Not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking until I find myself, I'm walking until I find myself.
Speaking of walk, as I walked into the set, the director was like, "What the fuck you doing?" Glanced around and said, "My fault. I'm in the wrong movie."
It's amazing how many drugs you find out you actually do once you stop doing drugs. You know, you quit eating acids and downing booze, but you still indulge in food, sex, and 6 billion other nouns to compare with your so-called overall addiction. Right now, I'm sitting in a hospital waiting, and I'm using my ability, or inability to write as a drug. It sort of isolates me from the reality of what's about to happen.
I can vividly recall my mood the day that art was murdered. The wind blew a thin layer of dust on my garden burger. Everything you knew was sideways and phallic. The highways, traffic added to Friday's madness. Worn, wrinkled skin loosely hung off earnest cheekbones. Below eyes designed to bury the wolf under a sheep's clothes. Some people sang, a few begged for change. A young girl skipped along with her hand glued to a candy cane. I, however, walked with my back to it as usual. Wanted to turn this dark comedy into a musical. I'm used to reflecting the sorrow. The world reflects at me. We're forever intertwined as the anxious and angry. The gloom was in the oxygen consumed to keep me lost within a mushroom cloud of toxins deposited to leave the prophets doomed. There I sat on a lead-infested picnic table waiting to be born, carefully evading mating season's evil horns. I keep performing for the poets and philosophers, but they don't know I was insane before it became popular. I lose something every time I leave my house, trying to gain something by running my mouth. But see, my conscience don't hold a grudge against my impulse. Honesty should be the best policy, but it's not that simple. Have you ever had the sky inject a cloud into your lymph nodes, so all you see is how she gazes through a frameless window? Every day I have a new argument with myself. Don't know how I got this far up the ladder, but by now I should've fell. Can't go to heaven, never learn how to pray. Oh well, rather be in a place with less people anyway. Somewhere between a snare and the extra tired hogwash, I got caught in emotion of a sex-inspired God talk. My long-lost lover left me to date a real artist, and it's strange how the whole story can be told through a guitar riff. I'm a pretentious vendor of invention. It's a demented way of staying the center of attention. take my advice and never take my advice. I haven't left my own head long enough to really know about life, but I've dug dirt out of the ground and found Plato's time capsule. Inside was a note that said, sorry, I lied. Part of my pride was dead the second that you talked to me, and I knew that no matter what lied ahead, you wouldn't walk with me. So alone, I traveled in clown shoes through dirty speed, infested tourist colonies, tricking revolutionaries into thinking my record's a new age life insurance policy. Then I'm off, and before they get the chance to give me a dirty look, they money spent at Borders on a brand new Krishnamurti book. A sturdy hook deserves a better catchphrase, but I'm only still here cause they can't detect neurotic tendencies with x-rays. It was a perfect day to sit and watch the wind, cause the recognition of my insanity made me wanna be hip-hop again. I did.
Motivation skit feels like a potato chip. All the way these lights reflect off everyone's nervous expressions reminds me of the fourth grade. A whole month just because I couldn't outrun the element. Football's for idiots. Anyways, so how do you solve your drug problem? Just move to the desert with everything. I think the trickiest way addiction manifests is through the process of giving it up. So make music.
I make music to ride to cry to die 2 times to finally realize you're alive to. I make music to vibe to close your eyes to, break your mind through each wall that sits inside you. I make music for survival, to find truth, to hide from the landscape humanity went blind to. I make music to rhyme to waste time to die to, and realize I'm alive to.
I only pray my lips never follow the ever so hollow descriptions of these pictures in my head that make me sick. I'm the fight between a God freak and an atheist that argue the same point no matter which way the conversation drifts. Any human being that believes he's truly happy just found a fake way to escape from his craziness, you know. I'd trade my dick for a safe place to sit if I wasn't so afraid of grenades made by spaded patriots. I crave a fix and teeth grinded when our hands shake, so I'm just as approachable as any halfway intelligent sadist is. Mary had a little lamb blood buried in her sacred wall, till one by one, each belief you've ever had raped the bitch.
If I can't love, wanna scream at the top of my bleeding lungs. Never meant to break your trust, just wanted to wake you up once before I left in this personal search for clarity. Either they're scared of me or laughing hysterically. I'm just a parody of something that apparently was never properly prepared to bleed. Oh, how do I wish that I'd never learned to cry when your only reply is waving your hands from side to side. I'm lost, cause I'm my own tour guide, and if I ever talk to myself, I'll probably tell lies. So for now, I sit in this disfigured toadstool, showing the face of a child that only smiles cause he's told to. Sometimes they look to me for the answers, and I don't know what to do. I'm usually just as confused as you, but clear, I can see for miles. Clear, I can be myself. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I'm not part of this race. Clear, I'm not in this alone. Clear, I got freedom to roam. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I withdraw from the race. The cord sprung a leak. The wine was filled with cork crumbs. Charisma bit its cheek and died of boredom. It's not a clear day till the war is done, and I'm no longer haunted by the bullet hole I put in the head of a porcelain clown crown porch bum. Reciting my spells, biting the nail off my sore throat. Leaving for good, I knew that when the door swung. I don't believe that I could stay even if I wanted to. My brain ain't gray sky or waterproof. So by tomorrow, I'll be a robot again. The thought of the clouds coming in just makes me cringe. But I've been in the storm, submerged in the distortion. For most of my days spent following this course, and I'm learning to love the moment that's rolling instead of openly viewing time as my opponent. So I'm always wait. And let me cut this shit, man. It's a nice day. Fuck sitting here and writing. I'm going for a walk. Would you believe there's only 4 people in the world, and when you're not looking they change masks? Somewhere over the rainbow it's the same old set of needle-infested train tracks. No matter how fast you run from the eye you hate, there is no escape, there is no escape. So I wait for the heaven that I seek, which makes everything insignificant. Differences, innocence, indolence, division amongst religion, vision, and innovative criticism of the state of mind we live in. Time is ticking. If you listen to the silent wisdom efficiently spread to sing a song that officially dead is the mission of clinging on to fiction. I stand stiff in this position, plan shift, cause to be a man isn't an issue if your ego tissue is blistered to the point of non-existence. In life, in the past, it's your only interest. I used to build forts in the backyard to hide from the daytime, missing all the beauty of the sunshine. It's my fault, but I blame the world to a small degree. I've never seen the sky cause I've been too scared it would fall on me. So what? You're mad cause I don't wanna talk, but you'd be even more pissed off if I told you what I really thought. So just walk away. You're better off never caring what I say. I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces. I don't miss none of them and they don't miss me. Fell in love with sensation, now I'm my own mental patient, but that's the price you pay if you wanna live free. Kill my dedication, put me on your medication, drop me off in space and never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing, so when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me, forget me, forget me, forget me,
Well, something in the air makes me not wanna care. Let them stare till I'm riding on an empty spare. Follow the vein straight as it drapes across the landscape, in the sand and the lake, off the beaten path. Learn the secret path, keeping the laugh tucked deep in the back of luck. Happy as fuck, but nobody's convinced. Play daddy to the love and try to drop a couple hints. Ever since I first came to learn all the right turns, I was cursed with the cigarette burns and the lost words. Found inspiration inside your misery, always trying to take an inch more than what they're giving. Dear God, let me die on the rich people's lawn, cause I'm not so sure they're gonna learn my songs. Every morning he repeats that same shit, spends the day dying to be famous. Well, another day shot, and I'm thinking this aquarium is deeper than the last one. My castle was never made of sand, it's one big aluminum can. The chateau of the dam, the shadow of the man you pretend you are. Had a rough thought that got caught and went too far. If I did have a car, I'd go broke from the gas on the shoulder of the road while you roll past.
I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces. I don't miss none of them and they don't miss me. Fell in love with sensation, now I'm my own mental patient, but that's the price you pay if you wanna live free. Kill my dedication, put me on your medication, drop me off in space and never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing, so when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me, forget me, forget me, forget
I don't want to talk about religion or anything, and yet I think
Everyone knew she was a special young girl, from her neighbors to her teachers. Some labeled a prodigy, others called her a genius. It was amazing the way she played the violin. It made it hard for people to believe that she was only 10. But behind every brilliant mind there lies a monster. This one just so happened to be her father. See, Daddy was sick, he'd get a rush by playing touchy-touch and telling her to keep it hush. This was a secret way of love, and that he needed someone he could trust. Fucked her head up, saying if mama was alive, she'd be so proud of us. So she'd hide her desire to die, but if you paid close attention, you could see the sorrow in her eyes. Walking around in the only real hell, no one would ever think she'd have such a story to tell. Afraid to go home, afraid to talk, afraid to cry. She was too young to even know why. And every day she'd go to the river with a message in a bottle, saying, please God help me, I don't wanna live to see tomorrow. Each day she'd strive for a tiny shred of hope, just to wish the bottle would stay afloat. But every single solitary day, the bottle seems to sink. I don't know why, but the bottle always sinks. She never sees it happen, but the bottle always sinks. Now only the bottom of the river knows what she really thinks. She made that violin sing with so much pain, you could almost hear it scream through the strange vibration. What was once sweet and innocent is now rotting, cause the psychotic father chose to grow the flowers of the pure and sacred. Her instrument was her only tongue to express the infinite abuse in its depths. At night the footsteps crept to her door and she began to shake and weep, and with tears rolling down her cheek she pretended she was asleep. When the nightmare was over and the sun dawned its light, she'd retreat to the same place she always did, rip a page from her diary and write with all her might, then send it off into the current, determined to find a destination. Go to the river with a message in a bottle, saying, please God help me, I don't wanna live to see tomorrow. She'd strive for a tiny shred of hope, just to wish the bottle would stay afloat. But every single solitary day, the bottle seems to sink. I don't know why, but the bottle always sinks. She never sees it happen, but the bottle always sinks. Now only the bottom of the river knows what she really thinks. A victim of her daddy's hands for so long, she lost the will to move on. Sick of picking up the violin to hide from what's wrong. Exhausted with staying strong, she tried to play the bright side but couldn't bring herself to make nothing but sad songs. Sick of that sick feeling that stays in her stomach, sick of waiting for a rescue by someone who found one of her bottles. Sick of keeping daddy's little secret. She got up at the crack of day and smashed the violin into pieces, then proceeded to walk towards the river with a plan. Only this time her diarrhea bottle was in her hand. Just walk with herself away from the hill, not knowing at the river bottom lied all the cries for help. It was weeks before they found her dead body. Some fishermen reeled it from the water like something from a detective novel. Diagnosis suicides, then from desperation, cause near where she drowned they found about 500 messages in sunken bottles.
There is a way out of this mess, sure. Just can't think your way out of it.
I know. I gotta think less. I had that thought actually. You have to let go. Let go. Let go of what? Let go of you. I mean, think about it. What have you done for you lately? I'm having trouble following you, Nelson. You have to jump in. Jump in back on the scopes? No, in the water. The river? Yes, jump in the river. 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 Jump in the river.
We're all born into this river without knowing how to swim, and eventually we learn how to keep the water under our chins. Sometimes this river's so cold to be in, freezing my soul, solidifying my skin. Regardless of how far I see, I never see my travels in. We're carried by the current, being driven by the wind. The scenery we pass we'll never see again, so we store it up as memories and don't let go of them. We're under a spell thinking that the river should go straight. We set goals and desire to control our own fate, but all the pain we experience is a result of our expectations, cause it's the river's nature to twist and turn. The shit can burn, and I know it. I have the same conflict, but I try to sit and flow with this river's natural process. Sometimes when I watch myself flow downstream, I see the beauty of it all, and it feels like a dream. And at that time I appreciate the river's course. Some call it God, reality, momentum, force. I stare up at the naked moon as she stares down at me. Outside thoughts boundaries, I'm all I look outward to see. The universe is not something separate from yourself. I know you feel alone, but that's why I'm here to help. I know you feel alone, but just look up at the stars, and everything that is out there is what you really are. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you, in the same way that you're here for me. Each person is an intricate piece of infinity. I feel like if you could see what I see, then we as humanity could be free. I'm here for you, not for any self-centered reasons, because existence is interdependent and all's related, connected as different manifestations of one single mind. You ain't isolated from the world, even though it feels like that sometimes. I see the hurt when I look into your eyes, how you struggle to hold it and keep it bundled inside. It tries to throw blade deep in my heart, it makes me wanna cry. So I offer you a hand to help you wash away the rainy skies. I'm running out of words, but I haven't yet made my message clear. So if none of this makes sense, I just want you to know I'm here. As a musician, as a friend, as a teacher, as a student, to grow and realize that everything's in constant movement. Each problem that we face is just a part of this movement. It seems hopeless, but if we stick together we'll get through it, and return to the essence from which we've been uprooted, and wake humanity from these illusions. The second you can look into the sky and see your own reflection, you know you're headed in the right direction. The river ride ain't always smooth, but with it I live, and everything is perfect just the way it is. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man.
on the throat that won't hold back. Old habit, Kodak moments go past. I wrote stains on the toe tag. Old man made me so sad that no taste of the cognac or Prozac antidote twist my skull off with his head like a whole 9-inch nails pressed at the bone. Exit alone, tried and failed life, inhaled dead to the world. Ethanol on your pedestal, churn chemical burns hurt worse than skeletal. So skeptical at first, perfect cursive and how sweet silver bells all seem to say please go away. Demons of play eating away new, young and old food for the soul. Less that you know, the less that you feel. I'm cursed with intelligence I can't heal. Kneel, kill, death to the bourgeois proletariat with a new song, noose on a bony neck. Loneliness, opiate, and a bruised jaw. Allah's not, nobody owns me. No job, robot, no cold feet. No God, only strong. No home, no soul, sold so long. In a dead world, I'm a good boy, but I'm a better girl. Eyes closed, finger on the trigger, 1 inch different. I'm free. You're a widow, liquor, liver, suboxone under my tongue. Private note, one more time for dying young. I had fun watching father try to run, but he left a black hole inside his son. If we're being frank, I'm an average Joe. Cop shop, taking Johnny Jack and Coke. Your tsunami of Henri honestly couldn't even reach the back row. So how do you expect to drown me? Don't found me or harm me. You and what army are we clear? I'm here in the rear view mirror, coming to a theater near you to steer you away from your fear. Stage bound, usually it's break a leg. She told me to break a heart, I didn't know what to say exactly, so I walked away and later thought I should have at least told her thanks, but that's how that goes. Where the grass grows, there's a past in the time capsule. I'm attracted to a chateau, every last strip till I'm flat broke. Let's make this storm feel clean. Coward man, war machine, sour plans, plots and schemes, rotten fruit, rotten dream. Thoughtlessly, I told a lie, nothing I won't do to save my own behind. I'm alive while burning dead inside, but I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead until I've died.
touch your wrist or the blade of glass. I can't change my past, but I can kiss the now and make it last. Take out the trash, crash, burn, another relapse. Turn, rehash me, perhaps there's an in-between smile and frown behind your mask.
Your side, it goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, do-do-do, do-do-do, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, do-do-do, do-do-do. I only write with a certain type of pen. Switching from an itchy introvert to loudmouth. First thing I do after I buy a CD is open it up and see if my name's in a shout out. I read books on yoga and quantum mechanics, psychology, philosophy, peyote.